I think it is easy for us to underestimate the power of government. A lot of the times, people make comments to the effect that government has no business being in business. But that has been proven not to be correct. The form of capitalism that China practices is different from the capitalism that is practiced in Western Europe and in the US. The state is heavily involved in funding and promoting businesses in China because it uses its power. There is hardly any enterprise that has access to resources and capabilities that the state has. There is none. The Middle East, Saudi Arabia, the Emirates, Qatar have also demonstrated the power of what state-owned enterprises can have. If you go to Qatar, for instance, Qatar Airways, the major shareholder is actually QIA, it's a state-owned enterprise. Emirates, the same thing. Singapore Airlines is owned by Temasek. Those are state-owned enterprises. And so for us, it is important, and again, the movie model is very similar to Temasek, which is how do you leverage on government assets and investments to create a platform and even the sovereign status to do a lot of things for private sector. You take Galaxy Backbone, it's a government enterprise, government-owned enterprise. But it's perhaps one of the technology companies that has a platform and the architecture that provides startups the opportunity for you to do more with the cloud infrastructure that it owns than you can find anywhere else. And so, one is that as you establish your startups, you need to reach out to government entities, state-owned enterprises, and find areas of partnerships, whether it's in terms of using that infrastructure to do that. The DG leader spoke about the work that NIDA is doing. There's been a lot of investment that NIDA has done, a lot of investment that Night Concert, which is also a government-owned enterprise, has done, Galaxy Backbone, that provides you the infrastructure to be able to scale, to even start your business and scale it as well. And even reach out to these enterprises and propose partnerships opportunities. The other part is really around solving problems. Today, when you look at whether it is in healthcare space, the government owns the largest network of hospitals. So if you are looking at a health tech company, perhaps you might want to consider partnering with government in terms of using some of those government health institutions to test out your model. If you look at agriculture, for instance, in terms of the land bank for agricultural products and services, government owns the largest land bank for agricultural purposes, whether it is state government or federal government. Those also provide an opportunity as a tech startup to try out whatever models you might have. And then finally is around financing. We have significant interest in the Development Bank of Nigeria. A large percentage of the loans given by the Development Bank of Nigeria goes to youth-owned businesses, even though many of them are not in the tech space. But I think it is important to say, what is it that you need to do to take advantage of that? The DG talked about structures. Nobody's going to do financing, whether it is equity or debt, without having a structure.